Most tech companies show you humanoids folding laundry in highly controlled, heavily edited laboratory settings. But on a live automotive assembly line, there is no room for marketing fluff or second takes. If your robot cannot perform its task in under 76 seconds, it is a multi-million-dollar line stopper. Xiaomi just bypassed the hype cycle entirely. They have officially deployed their self-developed humanoid robot directly into the high-throughput die-casting workshop of the Xiaomi SU7 electric vehicle factory. And the initial performance metrics are finally public. To understand why this is a massive shift, we have to look at the brutal constraints of high-volume automotive manufacturing. At the SU7 Hyper Factory, a brand new electric vehicle rolls off the assembly line every 76 seconds. For a humanoid robot to operate alongside standard industrial automation, it must complete its designated task within that exact 76-second window, over and over, with near-perfect reliability. During its initial trial phase, the humanoid was tasked with loading and installing self-tapping nuts onto structural floor components. On its first live 3-hour run, the robot recorded a 90.2% success rate. In any commercial factory, a 10% error rate is completely unacceptable. But over the last few months, Xiaomi iterated. By combining physical teleoperation data with millions of simulated randomized physical perturbations, they ran the system through an intensive reinforcement learning pipeline. The result is a massive performance jump to a 98% success rate under active factory conditions. That puts the humanoid within just 1% of the qualification rate of an experienced human worker. This operational jump is driven by a custom software and hardware integration. Instead of relying on pre-programmed, rigid trajectories, the robot runs on Xiaomi's proprietary Robotics 0 model. This is a 4.7 billion parameter vision language action foundation model that processes multimodal inputs in real time. By fusing high-frequency visual perception, joint proprioception, and tactile feedback from its end effectors, the robot can detect microscopic variations in part placement. If a fastener is slightly misaligned or a component shifts on the conveyor, the robot does not fall out or lock up. It resolves the spatial error, self-corrects its trajectory, and adapts its grip in real time. Even more impressive is how Xiaomi is tackling the holy grail of industrial manipulation, flexible and irregular workpieces. Hard steel brackets and rigid fasteners are easy for computer vision systems to localize. Soft, flexible, or uneven objects like fabric panels, rubber seals, and interior plastics are an absolute nightmare because they warp and flex when gripped. At its new center console assembly station, the robot uses an active compliance control loop. It stabilizes its center of gravity by gripping the edge of a deep parts bin with its left arm, while its right arm carefully extracts soft material panels. It then performs dynamic bimanual hand-to-hand transfers mid-air to orient the panel before precisely inserting it into a fixture rack. Using high-frequency force feedback, if the robot detects any mechanical resistance during insertion, it automatically backs off, recalculates the angle, and completes the task. This is real-world local manipulation running on an optimization-based controller, resolving calculations in under 1 millisecond. Xiaomi's deployment signals a massive pivot in the global humanoid race. While Western companies are still fine-tuning laboratory walk cycles and shipping low-volume pilot batches, Chinese manufacturers are treating their own massive electric vehicle factories as active, high-volume testing grounds. They are bypassing the commercial sales bottleneck entirely by becoming their own primary customers. The data loop is officially closed. By running hundreds of humanoids across active assembly stations, Xiaomi is feeding real-world physical failure states back into their simulation pipeline, accelerating their sim-to-real translation at a rate traditional robotics labs simply cannot match. If this pace of iteration continues, the question is no longer whether humanoids are viable for heavy industry, but who will scale them first.